Good morning, Oracles.
Today is Friday, October 21st, 2016.
I am Mr. Scheidler.
And I am Mrs. Newman. Welcome to this installment, I wasn't confused by that, of DCES Friday.
Let's begin our day by reciting the Oracle Way. The Oracle Way at DCES, we are respectful, responsible, safe, and hungry.
I pledge to be kind and caring, follow expectations, and do my personal best.
Students celebrating their birthday today include, I can read these out, they're just not bold. Danielle Bracino, Anna Gonzalez Lopez, Colton McCormick, they have birthdays tomorrow. On Sunday, Austin Sir and Angel Villagrana. Next week, over break, when we're not here, Elizabeth O'Neill, Lucian Wasinski, and Sarah Walker. Happy birthday to each of you. And from Camden, we have the following birthdays read by my friend, you.
Oh, thanks. All right. Happy birthday to Cherish Briscoe, Riley Price, Bryce Gray, Nico Kerr, Brentley Chaney, and Aaliyah Slayball. Sorry if I butchered any of those, but we still want to wish you a very happy birthday. And now for today's headlines. There is no school next week. Enjoy your time off. I know you might be bored since you're not going to be here with us, but just try to make the best of it. So don't be here next week because it's fall break.
And I want to show you this video clip. This is very important. Again, we've got many kids who fall for it all the time when they're called a name. So has this ever happened to you?
I'm a cotton-headed ninny-muggins. I'm a cotton-headed ninny-muggins. I'm a cotton-headed ninny-muggins. I'm a cotton-headed ninny-muggins. I'm a cotton-headed ninny-muggins.
Well, maybe you haven't been called that exactly, but chances are someone has said something or done something to you to try to get you to bite the hook. Here is a special message from Grandma Rose to remind us what to do when someone is teasing us and trying to get us to bite the hook. Take a look.
It was so much fun coming to visit your school. I just wanted to remind you there are 5 ways to swim around the hook. There are many more ways than that, but I gave you 5 ways. Do little, barely notice them, say things like cool, whatever, and then you can get away from them. The second idea was to agree with them. Remember, you can agree with people that you really don't agree with. You just say, yeah, you're right. Thanks for telling me. Maybe that's true. The third idea is to distract and change the subject. Talk about something else. Talk about anything else. But don't listen to what they say. Just start talking about something else. You can ask them a question. You can point out something you like. Anything like that. The fourth idea was to try to make a joke out of it. It's called laugh and make a joke. And this is my favorite, but I can't always think of what to say. I usually think of the joke later on. But some kids can do this very well. If you can make a joke out of it, please do. Don't make fun of the other person, though. And the fifth idea is if that's the kind of person that is saying mean things, swim in another part of the pond. Don't get near them because you know what kind of people they are. And just stay away from people like that. So the fifth idea is to swim away. Good luck.
I just love Grandma Rose. She is so wise. Kind of like Grandma Sharon Brothers.
Yeah, Sharon Brothers. And recently, I was honored to have interviewed 2 amazing people. Bob Duke, who happens to be my neighbor, but just a great guy, and a Vietnam vet. And one of our own students, Mercedes Dysinger, a good humanitarian, an awesome role model for other students, and a philanthropist. Check out this interview we did recently to learn more about how their paths crossed. All right, and we're here on DCES Friday. At this time, we're real excited to have in the studio DCES 5th grade student Mercedes Dysinger and Vietnam vet and recent honor flight participant Mr. Bob Duke. We've got a couple of questions for you. First, though, for you, Mr. Duke, can you tell us about the honor flight experience?
Sure. On September the 25th, there was a reception in Lafayette where all the honor flight veterans were introduced. Then the next day we loaded up at Purdue Airport at 6 a.m. in the morning, flew to Washington, D.C., where we saw the World War II Memorial, we saw the Korean Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, Vietnam Memorial, And then we saw the changing of the guard at Arlington Cemetery. A great reception there.
Mercedes, can you tell us, I understand that you helped raise some money to give towards the Honor Flight program. Can you tell us how you raised money?
Well, I'm in 4-H and I took a hog this year to show, and for auction, I sold the pig and I got about $1,500, and I donated it to the Honor Flight, which can send about 3 veterans on the Honor Flight.
Very nice. That's very awesome. Mr. Duke, what did this experience of the Honor Flight mean to you? What does that mean to you and your family?
The Vietnam veteran overall received no welcome home. In fact, the Vietnam War was not popular. On a personal note, when I was at the LA airport coming back from Vietnam, I was spit on by an individual. So the Honor Flight really brought closure, and it told the Vietnam veteran, welcome home. In fact, when we landed at the airport in Lafayette, 400 to 500 people that are welcoming us here, shaking our hands and saying, welcome home.
Mercedes, another question for you. What made you want to help?
I just wanted to be able to help the veterans get to go back to the memorial site to see all the other fallen veterans and to thank them for what they've done for us in the past.
Mr. Duke, how do you feel about the unselfishness of Mercedes and what she did by donating her winnings from the summer's 4-H livestock auction?
She's an outstanding young lady, and I wish every student could do something similar. A problem we have in our nation, we're too selfish. It would be great if the young people learned how to give of themselves.
And then, Mercedes, I would ask you, that was nice of you, and obviously Mr. Duke was unselfish as he did what he did. What do you think other people could do? People your age and other people in general, what could they do to help raise money towards this cause?
I think we could probably just help out and earn money to donate for the Honor Flight to help other people go to the Honor Flight.
Well, DCES Friday would like to thank both of you for being here. I don't know if you guys had anything you want to say to one another.
Mercedes, thank you so much for being unselfish and donating your profits so that Vietnam vets could go to Washington, D.C.
You're welcome, and thank you for your service.
That is amazing.
That's amazing.
Thank you for your service, Mr. Duke, and thank you for your unselfish acts, Mercedes.
At this
Okay.
time, we need all students to stand and observe a moment of silence. Following that, teachers, please have the students recite the Pledge of Allegiance. And remember to let's all have a great day. And remember to follow the Oracle way. Boilermakers, whoop,
Ravens.
whoop, whoop, we're number 1.